Remember these? These are the Clipper 68s. Hundreds of people will remember them because they went round the world on them. Well, welcome to the next generation, the Clipper 70. I'm Matthew Sheehan, and over the next few minutes we're going to take a look at the new generation of Clipper yachts. So here she is, the new Clipper 70, and what a difference this boat is from the previous boat. Sure, she's 2 foot longer, she's a hell of a lot wider at the back as well, but the deck layout, completely different and much more in keeping with a modern racing boat. For a start, we've got twin wheels. Also further up you'll see we've got a trench type cockpit, big, flat, wide open side decks, winches down either side, double pedestal, the main sheet back here close to the wheels, very much in keeping with a modern race boat. A familiar feature of Clipper boats is the cutter configuration, and the 70 is no different. Staysail, inner forestay and Yankee out there. So here's a good foredeck to work on. Great non-slip over the whole foredeck area, but look at the size of these foot braces and tow rails. And some of the places this boat's going, they're going to need those. They're also going to need a great big forward hatch to get the spinnaker up and down. So this really is a foredeck that's going to see a lot of action, and it's very, very well set up. The 68s had a single pedestal, the 70s have two, but this single pedestal winds the primary winches, but it can also be linked in to this system at the back, so that all 4 people on 2 pedestals can be linked into either the primaries or the main sheet winch, and again very much in keeping with modern racing techniques. So this is where all the bouncing of the halyards is going to take place for hoisting kites and headsails and sail changes. But interestingly, all the control lines on this boat all led back to the cockpit, back to rope clutches and onto winches. All the control lines are led back through rope clutches, banks of rope clutches on either side of the companionway hatch. They're fed through winch feeders, and the winch feeders can lead the lines to any of the winches in the cockpit back here. When it comes to the deck layout, there's a total of 11 winches, all bar 1 are duplicated either side of the boat. The companionway area is quite an interesting part of this boat as well. You can see that actually the companionway itself is offset to port, it's not on the centre line, and that's quite a common feature aboard race boats nowadays. One of the things that it does is it actually frees up space down below. In this case, the heads is under here. Good place to have it in the middle of the boat. It's got a conventional sliding hatch over the top, just like many other boats would have. But one of the clues that tells you a bit more about where this boat's going to go is the big hatch that comes over the top. And when you're pounding upwind in big seas and heavy airs, that's what gives you the protection as you come up and down the companionway steps. Okay. Down below on the 70, the first thing you'll come across is the galley. It's right in front of the companionway steps. It's in the centre of the boat. Large, spacious galley, very secure, U-shaped, so very good upwind when it's heeled over. By the way, big 5-burner cooker and oven there, stowage in the boxes here, and then seating out to the sides. This is the central part of the boat. Okay, moving up through the boat from the galley. We've got 2 berths here. This is mirrored on the other side. 2 hinging pipe cots there. And then we've got the forepeak, which is really just a big sail locker, really. So moving aft from the galley and the saloon, we come down either side of the centre of the boat, and this is the main sleeping area for the boat. We've got 2 berths here, another 2 there, 2 there, and 2 right at the back. That makes 8 berths on each side of the boat. So right at the back of the boat, it's a navigation station. We've got chart plotter, yacht instruments there, GPS, radio, satcoms. On the panel behind me, this is all the electrical system, the 24 volt system, the 240 volt system, and the engine controls over there. So this is where all the tactical decisions and the navigation will be made. One of the interesting features I have on this boat is this hatch here, which gives access to the aft deck, but most importantly it provides a means of quick communication with the helmsman. The wheels are only just there and there, so it allows the navigator and the helmsman to communicate very effectively even when it's pretty nasty and lively outside. So there we have it, the Clipper 70, and what an exciting new boat this is. A boat that is a big departure from the previous one, a big step forward, and a terrific boat to sail. 600 people are going to be sailing the fleet of 12 boats around the world in the next race, and that race starts in August.